Well, coming up this weekend, a wonderful annual event that happens down at the McKinney Theater at Saddleback College called A Feast of Lights. And today we have on Scott Farthing. Scott is not only one of the vocal director, the vocal program down there at Saddleback, but he also produces the show, and great to have you here.
It's so good to be back.
Yeah.
Thank you. I think this is what, our 5th or 6th year doing this together?
I think so.
Yeah.
Sometimes we go down there.
Yeah, last year you came down and interviewed the choir, and they got to be a part of it. And it's a fun thing, and we really appreciate you helping us with this.
This is a great program. It's a lot of fun, and I think what I really enjoyed about it is the variety of music that's in it. You get the traditional, Rudolph and that kind of stuff, but then you folks bring in things that probably people are not familiar with, haven't heard before, and maybe they listen to it and they're like, that sounds faintly familiar.
Right.
Right?
I think this is the time of year that people want tradition, and they want music that they immediately know or feel like they should know. And then we also try to bring in something that's maybe part of an educational standpoint, so not only our students learn, but the audience can learn as well, because we are a school, and that has to be part of all of our concert programming. And so that's always fun to bring in, and also remind people of the beauty of the month, and start everybody kind of off on a nice, peaceful way. And I think using music is our most powerful tool to create that.
And you folks do that really well. And as I recall last year, quite often there would be a little story before the music, before that particular piece, right?
Right. So to me, every concert has a theme, and for this, it's always about peace. Yes. Because I think that's a reoccurring theme that we can all agree is something really important. And we always like to tie something personal into the music, so it becomes more meaningful. It's not just entertaining and fun, but there's also legitimate thought and reflection time.
You're right. Right.
And I believe that there's two kinds of holiday music, and it's one that is about the glitz and the glitter of the season, and then there's also the kind of music that is reflection and memory and hope and things, and reflecting on things that are maybe more important than what we have to do next.
Yeah, I think you totally hit it right, and that's what this presentation is about, because you hit both those notes, play on words there. Yeah. But we also bring in, being that it's called a Feast of Lights, this isn't about any one tradition.
No, it is absolutely not about any one tradition. We are very careful and very intentional about the music that we choose, that we can represent what our students do. And so people that are from one particular tradition will get something for that. People that are from another tradition will get something for that. And I have drawn on so many friends that are experts in lots of fields to pick our music, so that people can, wherever they're at, they can come and plug in to what we do.
And the whole title of this, whatever your religion is or your beliefs are, lights come through. Whether it's the menorah or the candles for the Kwanzaa, or traditionally, years and years ago, don't do this now, but candles on Christmas trees.
Absolutely.
It was all about the dead of winter and your beliefs and hope and lighting the way, so to speak.
Right, and hope is really the thing that does light the way.
Yeah.
And I really believe that the idea of light reflecting is one of the most powerful images that we have.
You're right.
You think about a mirror, you think about a crystal or a sequin, something. Humans are attracted to something that catches their eye.
That's true.
This is the musical version of that. So it's the reflection of light in musical form.
Yeah.
And I know that people love to hear music that they can sing along with.
I think that's very true.
And that's what we really try to do. This is such an important concert for that, and it's such an important concert for our students, and it's such an important concert for our community. And to talk about peace and to talk about and sing about things that are hopeful and loving and beautiful, and that we can kind of leave all of these, horrible stories that we hear when we turn on the news, leave that away and make it something, just really pure.
Yeah, yeah. How do you folks pick out the music? I know there's some standards.
I always have to think about, what do I want to hear when I go to a concert? And I don't want to be bored, and so I really try for variety in tempo, variety in things that represent lots of people.
Right.
And then also, what can our students benefit from singing? How do they benefit from making things happen? How do they benefit from making their educational thing? Because it also has to be about the students, not just about the audience. And so this year we actually have a new piece for us by the English composer Ralph Vaughan Williams. And he is considered one of the most important British composers of the 20th century. And he did this thing called Fantasia on Christmas carols. And it's high
I haven't heard
art.
of that.
No, it's high art. Not a lot of people do it. And it's for a baritone soloist, and one of our faculty members, John Huntington, is going to be singing that. And he has this tremendous baritone voice. And it's all about the play on, like, good Christian men rejoice, and the da da dee dee da dee 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 dee, and it's treated in a classical way. It's just gorgeous. It really is fun.
It sounds like something different that will get everyone going.
It is, but everybody will recognize it.
Yeah.
They'll be at the beginning. They'll be, I don't know this, and then about a fourth of the way through, you start hearing the carols come in.
Yeah.
It's tremendously gorgeous.
Tell us about the orchestra and the people singing, the choir and all. This is made up of students, but also faculty. Sometimes it's the trustees that are in there.
Yeah, we've had
community members,
absolutely.
right?
So this is such a special thing for our college, and I'll just speak to the choir first of all. We have two choirs that combine for this concert. Our traditional student music major choir, which is 50 singers, and then we have our community choir, which is also 50 singers. And some of them have been singing in that group since the early 80s.
Wow, that's amazing.
Feast of Lights first started in 1984, so it's 34 years going. And so we have students and then people that have sung there for nearly 40 years singing together. And in fact, the Orange County Register did a story about one of our singers, Dr. Wes Kim, and he has sung in there for over 40 years and still continues to sing. Yeah, in fact, there was a year that he had delivered 2 of the other singers. He had been their pediatrician.
Oh, that's funny.
And it's just, and then the orchestra is made up of our students, some of whom have been music teachers or are music teachers, community members, students, and then we have a couple professional players within the orchestra that are, spending their time playing with us, because it's a fun orchestra to play with.
It is. This is you're going to have 5 performances.
Yes.
And this will be coming up Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You can see on there that on Saturday and Sunday there's 2 performances, a matinee at 2, and then at 5 o'clock. Tickets, you can go online to saddleback.edu/arts, or you can call 949-582-4656, and you always get a full house there.
Yes.
So, get your tickets, right?
Absolutely, and get them beforehand, because they're a little cheaper before the day of the event. So that's your discount right there. After every performance, we have a beautiful catered reception with beautiful. I mean, the food alone is, even if you don't want to hear the singing, come for the food. But it's really beautiful.
It's a lot of fun. Scott, always good to see you.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, hope to see you again soon. You're always welcome here. You and all the folks in both the music departments there, the performances, the drama, and the whole arts departments are just wonderful down there.
Thank you. We work very hard and we love what we do.
Yeah.
I'm speaking for the entire faculty.
Yeah, I know that. Of all the people I've met, that's true. Of all the people at Saddleback. We'll be right back.